Are you not hearing the message? Preach Jesus. They say, no. The song, the person is not of God. The song, preach Jesus. Apostle Paul saw an altar that was made with the intention of idolatry. He looked at that altar. He said, since they say this one is an unknown God, they didn't make it for Yahweh. They made it with the purpose of idolatry. But he said, since they made this one to be unknown God, I capitalize on this one and I preach. He said, this unknown God, I'm his servant. I came to tell you about him. So guess what? He stood by that altar and said, I'm the servant of this unknown God that you don't know. Some will see it and say, Paul has backslidden. Since Paul began his missionary journey, we knew something changed. Do you know the reason why we have these fights? The average so-called spiritual Christian is not a soul winner. He has no passion for souls. Forget that thing they do. Their ranting is only on the altar. If you give them an opportunity to go and preach, their message is condemnation. They don't even know how to speak to a sinner. I remember when the nations are waiting, the song started going out. Me and my brethren, in our own little way, we will tell people it's not about the virality or the beauty of the sound. It's about the message. As you are singing it, countless, I said it on the altar. I said, as they are singing it, they are covenanting themselves to God without knowing it. We have two streams of sound that will come out of this generation's church. There's the temple sound, and then there is the evangelical sound. Those are the two streams of sounds that would come out of the church of this generation. You are going to see the temple sounds, and then you are going to see the evangelical sound. How many times in church here have we led worship and then you see me come and say, you have promised me, you say you? How many times? We are not performing. We have the songs of the temple. These other songs are evangelicals, using a familiar rhythm but choking it with an impactful message. Okay, but Joel, must we use the sound? I'm going to now educate you from a historical perspective, so that these are brethren who their focus is always Afrobeat. What is this obsession with Afrobeat? I'm sincerely asking, what's the obsession? That's because a lot of them don't hear the Holy Ghost and they won't give him attention, because this thing has already become a dogma in their spirit. Let me educate you. Africa is known for indigenous sounds. Before Western influence, Africa is an indigenous continent with diverse people, diverse languages, diverse ethnicities, diverse cultures. Our fathers used their indigenous sounds not just for melody's sake. They used it for agriculture. They sang when they were in farms. They used it for storytelling. They also used it for warfare. They had drums